everyone. Welcome again to another edition of and Life Insights. And today we have
Shiko from Shik's Haven.
Yes, and Shiko is. Able tell them how old you are, Kwanzaa.
12, turning 13.
Yeah, she's 12 years old. 12. Yes, 12. Tukubuke. While we speak to this young lady, she's 12 years old. So welcome, Shiko, to our show.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure having you, and especially seeing as she has brought us custom-made galactic productions. Anyway, thank you so much for joining us, Shiko. And I would just like to ask, apart from what we think is the obvious, the name of your business, yeah?
Yeah.
How did you come up with your name?
My name is I love to be called Shiko, though it's not really my original name.
Yes.
It's like a nickname I've been given.
Yes.
And I like the name Heaven because it means a safe place.
Yes. Yes.
So
we're safe in cakes.
Very.
And
yes.
I love cake. Let me tell you something, yeah? When I hear, I cook a lot. So when I just love food and cooking, so I understand where you're coming from. But where did the idea of starting cooking or baking, should I say, not cooking, because we don't cook cake, we bake cake. Where did the idea come from for you?
I never really thought of it. I used to make cakes, then people would come.
Yes.
Visit and taste. So one time my uncle came to visit.
Yes.
And he said that he wants for me to make for him a cake.
Yeah.
And I said okay, and he said, "You're not telling me the price." I didn't think he wanted to be sold.
What's your uncle's name?
Edwin.
Just one name, Edwin. We love Uncle Edwin because those are the people who are maendeleo. Those are the kind of relatives we love. Carry on.
So he asked me for the price and I told him. And then when we were practicing for the cakes, my mom posted on her Facebook page.
Yes.
And a lot of people liked it, so
Yes.
they started ordering cakes.
Yeah.
And that's how it started.
And people loved your cakes. I've seen it, obviously I know your mom, yeah? So, she's a very lovely lady. So, and I've seen her posts. First I saw her post even before the name came up, even before it was a brand.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? So I've seen the genesis and I've seen the journey, and with every cake you bake, I see that even the presentation gets better. Yes?
Yeah.
How much support would you say your parents have given you?
A lot.
Yeah.
Because if I need to go to the shop,
Yes.
my dad just volunteers to go.
Yes.
My mom, she just helps me wash the dishes when I'm done.
Yes. We like that kind of mom.
Yes.
Yeah. Because you baked. So, they're going to enjoy the fruits of your labor. So, it's good to have a mom who washes the dishes.
And she just cleans up after me. And
Yes.
I'm not that good because I learned baking from her.
Yes.
So I think she knows more than me. So
Yes.
when I've done something wrong, she just corrects me.
Yes.
So she shows me, and I think that if she never let me bake in
Yes.
the first place, I would have never started this business.
Exactly. So, and this is something that we say on our show all the time. We have a show here at Galactic Productions called That Show, and it's a business show. So, in this business show, we talk about people letting their children do things as soon as they can. So, as soon as you could bake, because your mom likes to bake, she let you bake with her.
Yes.
So you knew that you had that interest in it and that talent, and because you were encouraged, you've got here. So
Yes.
what would you tell other parents who maybe don't feel like their children are safe in the kitchen, or for whatever reason, or they're in too much of a hurry? What would you say to those parents?
Let your children bake. Even for a bit, the first time my mom was like, "You want me to live in the kitchen alone?"
Yes.
Yeah, so she eventually let me, and now I'm here.
Yeah. So you do you feel that obviously the support of your parents and your family, not just your parents, but obviously you said that your uncle, he's the one who said, oh, can I pay you for it? And then you realized that you can actually make a business out of it.
Yeah.
Do you feel like if most families supported their children in their interests, that kids would do more?
Yeah, I do think so, because like if you're afraid, because people say no, you can't do it, like people demotivating you.
Okay, so you think that if people are encouraged, if children are encouraged to do things, then they would get that confidence
Yes.
to do more for themselves. Now, I've seen you baking a lot, and I know there's corona and school hasn't been there, yes? But now people are back at school, and obviously it's coming to a point where you'll be back at school. The orders are coming because obviously you're getting bigger, you're getting more known, social media is helping you grow. How do you think you're going to balance school and work? Because let's face it, you've already started your business, you're in it, you're an entrepreneur now, there's no going back. You know, how are you going to balance it? Or how are you already balancing your schoolwork with the cake business?
So like we try to tell people to order their cakes like a week in advance so that I can prepare myself, because even though now we are not in school, I have online school, we are still doing exams in online school, so it's hard and I have to study.
Yes, but how do you, because it's a lot of young people get lost in maybe social media, get lost in playing games, get lost in all of that. They get lost in it so much that they don't have time to nurture their talents. How have you disciplined yourself to do that? How do you plan your time?
Actually, it's due to coronavirus, because like when coronavirus started, my parents never let us get out because we were just in the house.
Yes.
So I was just bored, so I just decided to start baking, and this how I got here.
But how do you balance your time? Because yes, there's corona, but you have school and you have your baking. But you also have friends. Even though you're not seeing them, you must be chatting with them. Yeah. How do you balance it? Because most young people are lost in this world of technology.
There's just in the morning I do my school.
Yes.
In the afternoon, I bake if I have cakes, and in the evening I can chat and talk with my friends.
Yes. So you literally balance your life that way. You know that I've got school in the morning, I've got work. Let's face it, she's working. I've got work in the afternoon, and I've got then in the evening I can take time out and say hi to my friends and go on whatever social media. And do you do some of your marketing yourself? Because I know a lot of us adults are on of a certain age are on Facebook. Which social media platforms are you on, and how have you found the reception to your business?
I'm on Facebook, and I recently joined Instagram.
Yes.
So Facebook was because my mom used to promote my page a lot.
Yes.
So that's how I started growing.
Yes.
And from Instagram is where I've gotten one of my interviews.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's...
So you would say that Instagram, even though Facebook has really helped to grow the business, Instagram seems to be heading in the direction of getting your business even more widely known.
Yes.
Yeah? Okay, so what are your other interests? I know you like baking, and obviously you must be brilliant at school, because I know both your parents, they're amazing people. So, and they've obviously brought you up right, you know? So what are your other interests, apart from just baking, not just baking, apart from baking?
I also cook.
Yeah.
I sing.
Yes. We have a booth.
I dance.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you're an all-rounded preteen, because you're not a teenager yet. Yeah. And how did you, like, you told me that your business started with your uncle, but once that was paid for, yes, how did you feel about making money at your age?
It felt good because like sometimes you can ask your parents money.
Yeah.
Why do you need money? Hey,
Yes.
you're just a child. Children shouldn't handle money.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you feel that your relationship with money has changed since you started your business?
Not so much. Only that when I want something, I can buy if it's really necessary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But how are you? I know that you're still young, and when you're young and you start making money, you have to start educating yourself about. In 6 years' time, I'm going to be 18. You see what I mean? What am I doing with my money? How am I saving, for example? Are you saving?
Yes, I started saving 2 years ago, even before I had a business.
Nice.
Yeah.
Was that through your parents, or did you just decide, I have a little bit of money, I'm going to put a bit aside?
From my parents.
Yeah? So you see, I told you they brought you up, right? So how do you feel about, like, for example, you say you started saving. What made you at such an early age? So you were what, 10? 2 years ago?
Yeah.
10. So you at 10 years old decided that I'm going to put a bit of my money aside. Why did you decide to put that money aside? What were you saving for example?
A phone.
Nice one. And did you buy it?
I'm still saving.
For the phone?
Yeah.
Hey, kwa nini iPhone 12X?
Nangoja.
Unangoja? Hiyo ndo unataka? Hiyo kitu ni how much baby?
Mi sijui.
Sasa that is where you go wrong.
It has not gotten out, but
Yeah.
I know before I saw
Yeah.
iPhone 12, I saw iPhone 11.
11 ni pesa ngapi?
110,000.
110,000. Yes. So if you know it's 110,000, then obviously you know that I need to save X amount per X amount. Do you use part of your money from your business to save towards this goal that you
Yes.
got?
Yes.
Yeah? So you know that if I make a cake, I can save 10% into my iPhone fund. You know, but it's good to be able to do things like that, because the parents, not our parents, mine are, but when you're a kid, your parents have a lot of responsibilities. Cindy, they take you to school, and I know you have siblings,
Yes.
so they have multiple school fees. Obviously, saa zile corona hivi watu wanakula sana, so the food bill has gone up and stuff like that. And it's good for, you know, children like you to, when umeanza biashara yako, to be able to ease that load. Do you feel that, for example, in your household, as somebody who is earning money, that maybe you have helped your parents by easing their load?
Yes.
Yeah?
I have.
In what way?
Kununua stima.
Juu wenyewe wewe ndio unatumia hiyo stima kubeke, endelea. Hiyo si kuwasaidia.
No, I don't bake every day.
Yes. But when you do you know how many units you use?
Yeah, they're not even a lot.
But how do you know?
Because you count, like you see.
Yes.
When you're starting, you look.
Yes.
Because they used to say, "You want to not me?" So I decided to prove them wrong, and yes. I said, "I look at when I'm starting."
Okay, so when you switch on the oven, you look at the units.
Yes.
Very clever.
Na nikimaliza narudi.
Unarudi kuangalia.
That's just three.
For how many hours?
That's like 3 hours.
So 1 unit per hour.
Plus there's TVs on, people are watching TV.
Yeah.
Pump for water.
Yes.
A lot of stuff.
Yes. And how much is a unit of power?
Sijui.
Bas. So here's the thing. You know, a lot of times, I started my first business at 12 years old, and this is why I was so impressed with you. You know, and this is why I really wanted to have this chat with you. Because a lot of times, si wana ni kama, hii biashara yangu, especially when you're running a business from home, I wasn't. Mimi nilikuwa nauza mandazi na mkate shule. So, I'm not encouraging children to go do that. Ukishikwa viboko ni zako, Mr. Chakwa na wewe. So, when you're running a business from home, you have to think, obviously, vile umejua story ya stima is very good. So you're aware of what you're using on top of everything else. Na maji, you pay upima.
Hiyo ni mingi sana.
Yeah, but your business, even though it's bringing you money, it's putting costs onto the family budget.
Nishafikiria.
Alafu wewe unaona utawalipaje?
See, just when I help.
Help how?
Buy food sometimes.
Yeah.
I bring for them bajamu too, we eat.
Yeah?
Yeah,
But
that's
also,
helping.
when you're living here, you're also eating for free, showering for free. So you're not helping, you're just paying your way. No?
No. It wasn't our choice to be born.
Yeah.
They decided not to.
I agree with you on that one. I agree.
They can't complain.
I agree. But you seem like such an intelligent young lady, and you seem to be, how can I put it, very aware of many things that a lot of people your age might not be aware of. You know, watu wengine wangeanza biashara wangefikiria story ya maji, wangefikiria story ya hizo vitu zote, wangefikiria ati wacha pia mimi nilete kakitu home baji ya mwitu nini vitu kama hizo. Where do you buy baji ya mwitu?
By the roadside.
Sema ni utahara. Sorry.
Right.
Sorry. Okay, so now that you've started this business, yeah, I know that it seems a long way between now and 18. But if and whenever you think about it, do you feel like this is a business that you want to carry on with into adulthood?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes. What other things would you do? So, for example, now you have your cake business, but you like to cook, you know. And I know a lot of times people ask children, what do you want to be when you grow up? Which I think is an unfair question, so I'm not going to ask exactly. That is the right answer, you know. The thing is, you seem to be exploring this side of your talents. And the reason why I ask is, in 6 years' time, you will have 6 years' experience in the baking industry. Have you thought about that?
Yes.
So you see, you'll be a very experienced baker. And you will have the chance to carry on and become an even bigger baker, start your own business, legitimately open a place or something like that. And because you like cooking, do you see yourself maybe even, what avenues do you think you could take? What other things do you think? Now you're baking this, yeah? Soon people will be saying, oh, can you do me a cake for my birthday? Which people have already been doing. Cynthia?
Yes.
What else do you think you could add to your business?
I can also cook like pizza.
Yes.
So
you can cater for small birthday parties.
Yeah.
So you see your events what? Events cater. You know. So what advice do you feel that you can give to young people who have talent, but maybe they fear their parents or what their parents would think?
Hakuna mtu wa kuogopa.
Si ndio?
Yes.
You just talk. Talk to them, tell them. Like imagine I'm a 12-year-old. Tell me what you would advise me to either tell my parents or something like that.
I would tell you to say I love baking and I would like to start selling cakes.
Yeah. And if they were not understanding and you know, like for example, you started making some money, Cynthia. If they were not understanding, would you say to them to maybe encourage their parents because it's going to bring money into the family? Lakini kama wataki kushare pesa yao kama watu wengine najua.
Yeah, kushare pesa it's hard.
Yes.
Because you've earned it for yourself.
Yes.
So,
But
the family and they've supported you and they've helped you to start.
yes,
So it's only fair to
that
help them.
that you also share.
Yeah.
Yes, and I don't like that word help because it denotes that you're doing something and they haven't done anything for you. It kind of implies, don't you think, when you say I am helping them? Am I being unfair? Yeah.
It's true.
Yes.
But it doesn't mean that they haven't done anything for you.
Yeah. So you would say contribute.
Assist.
Assist is a synonym of help.
Exactly.
I like you. Kwisha, hey Bella, una shida hapa nakwambia. So, you said that your mom used to let you help her bake.
Yeah.
How long would you say that you've been individually baking for yourself? Because like your creations are honestly just amazing. I've seen the photos, guys. On Facebook, Instagram, Shik's Haven, baker at 12 years old. Nonetheless, see it's on Instagram as well. Shik's Haven.
Yes.
Yeah, Haven, not heaven. Two different words. Haven,
VEN.
Haven. So, guys, let's really work with this young lady to promote her. And for parents out there who are thinking that my child is not old enough, this young lady here, she's an amazing young lady. She's 12 years old and she's taken the initiative. But she couldn't have done it without your parents. You wouldn't have done it without the adults in your life. Because initially, when you start a business, it's your relatives that buy.
Yeah.
Sindio?
Yeah.
So when it's your relatives that buy, it means that your whole family has come behind you.
Yes.
Sindio? And it's your relatives that share. The post, Sindio?
Yeah.
So what, I know again I'm asking you, and I'm not trying to put you like kwa corner, but what would you say to parents out there of children who have talent?
Let them explore their talent. You may never know.
Yes.
What could happen. There could be benefits to
Exactly.
it.
And to be fair, there's nothing to lose. Because at the end of the day, as long as your child is not burning these cakes, your family can eat them. But the lamb cart is more nutritious. At least you know what went into it. Cynthia. So, for example, if somebody wanted to order a cake from you, what is the process?
We need like a 1 week notice.
Okay.
So they can reach out to us.
Yes.
Or they can call us from our numbers, which are on Facebook
Yes.
and Instagram.
And also they will be below, they'll be in the bio of this video when it airs. So calling you, sending messages on Facebook or Instagram.
Yes.
And and give you a week's notice. Yeah. For big orders or for cupcakes as well.
Cupcakes even you can do like a 2-day notice.
Yeah. So it's a shorter notice for smaller cakes.
Yeah, but for big cakes.
Yeah.
For wedding cakes, it like needs a month notice.
A month notice.
They're
So the
so hard
bigger
to
the
do.
cake, the more time you need. And also, guys, don't forget she's 12 years old and she's still in school. Yeah. So mpatieni notice so that unaweza jipanga, sindio? So that at least when you know that this month, and also she has bills to pay, so that she knows this month I'm getting this and this and this. That iPhone 12, we're getting it, sindio?
Yes.
6 months, hata si 6 months wase, hiyo kitu ilitoka this week, sindio?
Hey.
Na by next month itakuwa mzee. Kwa hivyo leteni maorder. Sindio? Kwa sababu hii iPhone lazima inunuliwe.
You still know we had planned for 1,000, 100,000 and 10.
Yes.
Now sasa hatujui iPhone 12 ni ngapi.
iPhone ikitokeanga ongeza 50,000. Okay, kama itaenda sana 100,000. Alafu pia unajua iPhone ikitokea ina depend, unachukua Pro, unachukua ile mini, unasikia iPhone 12 iko na 3.
Nne.
Basi sasa wewe unajua ni kama tu kwa app. Ukienda app hizi za kuedit za kunini, inakuanga ile light, alafu ile iko na vitu more kidogo, alafu ile iko na vitu more kidogo. Sasa wewe itabidi tu kama budget yako ilikuwa 110 na unajua iPhone unaweza ongeza SD card. Sorry.
Wow.
Pole. Lakini kwa hiyo story mimi ndanunua keki moja kubwa ni contribute hata katao kangu 1400 ndio for a basic vanilla cake. Ama how much is it?
How many kgs do you want?
1 kilo basic vanilla cake
with icing and all that, or
after your icing, buttercream. Itakuwa pesa ngapi? 1800. So me, I'm contributing my 1800 plus tip because mimi ni auntie wa nyumba 2000. So at least nimesaidia hapo, si ndio? Guys, anyway, we thank you so much for joining us. Lakini before tuende, Shiko, mimi nataka uniambie, I know I should have asked this in the beginning, but now that we've been talking, the ice is broken, you know, I'd like to ask you, as a young lady, who are you? And what are your goals kwa hii life? Unajua watu wengine wanaweza sema, mimi sasa niko 12 years old, nilikuwa tu najua, nataka kumake do, nisiyeyomba madedo. You know, that was my 12-year-old self talking, you know. So, just tell us, I'm Shiko, this is what I like to do, and this is my goal in life. You know, you don't have to say I want to be a doctor, yani tu wewe kile ukiangalia life yako sahi in a few years time kile tu unaona for yourself. You know, utaangalia kitu in a few years time na nataka ukumbuke na nataka kama umepotea kidogo urudi tu hapo. Because right now you're focused and you're doing amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
For me, I want to be successful in life.
Yes.
I want to give back to the community because like I see people begging on the streets and I feel bad.
Yeah.
So like something like that to help, to charity.
Okay. So what kind of, when you look at the people on the streets, what kind of charity would you say is close to your heart? Is it children? Is it old people? Is it just homeless people? What is it that really, if today you were to join forces with a certain organization, what is it that you would like to see done for these people?
Children especially because they want to help. Maybe they have big dreams and all that stuff. So yeah. I would like to help them.
Yeah. So like now, you've started your business. Yes? Do you know any organizations that you can maybe partner with to help? Say, for example, if you say 2% of all Shik Haven earnings or whatever, you know, every month I'm going to give 1,000, you know, to charity. Do you know any organizations out there that you would work with?
Does it need to be?
No, it doesn't have to be an organization because it's something that maybe you need to think about, no?
Yeah.
Because you don't have to wait until you're older, Ama. Cindy.
Yeah.
So if you know that you want to help kids, is it something that you've actually thought about how you can even start now?
Yeah, I'm still thinking about it.
Yeah.
But even before the business, you used to go visit children's homes. And
yeah. Oh yeah, because there's SOS not too far from where you guys live.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it there. My son ripped his face open in the merry-go-round, but it was a fun day, and I laughed. Sorry. It looked funny. Am I a bad mom? I can see your eyes.
I laugh too much, so I can't say you're bad.
Right. So, Shiko, honestly, thank you so much for coming here and gracing us with your presence. And I can say that it's been a pleasure. And I see greatness in you because you're a humble young lady, but you're also focused and you have vision and you have amazing parents who won't let you go hivi ama hivi. Mpaka ufike that day hivi. Now by that time it will be too late to go like this or like that because you're already on the right path. Cindy,
Yes.
what would you like to say to your parents?
Thank you for supporting me.
Yes.
This wouldn't be possible without you.
Without them, yeah. And thank you so much, Shiko's parents. We're not going to say your names because it's all about her today. So, so we thank them, and we know that for me, the biggest thing I wanted to do this chat with you was to encourage other parents to encourage their children's talents, because this is what is possible when we encourage our children. You know, this Shiko here is an example of a child who's been empowered. You know, we often don't empower our children, and then we start complaining, mbona huwezi fanya, kwa sababu they didn't let you. Cynthia, if your mom hadn't let you bathe, you wouldn't be able to do. Cynthia, yeah? So I'm just asking parents, please, especially as African parents, let us nurture our children. Let us nurture their talents. It doesn't mean that they will stop going to school. It just means that we help them organize themselves. Cynthia, amaje? Huh? So, parting short, ambia watu kwa heri, things like that, Big Makamago.
Thank you for letting me come to your show.
Yes.
It's been a pleasure.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you for coming, guys. Thank you for watching. And please share, if only to encourage someone else to let their children really follow their dreams, and even if not their dreams, to nurture their talents. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.
Bye.